Okie dokie, my friends. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's close some tabs. Let's close some opened up tabs because we do not need them. Okay? We do not need those. Let's check with the audio quality. There we go. We have it. Very nice, very nice. What else? What else is there to check? Do we have the link to the Steam page? Do we have the link to Steam page? Yes. Hello, Slade64. Welcome. How goes it? Not sure about that sentence, actually. Do you hear this? For the first time ever, I'm drinking sparkling water from a bottle of water. You know. Let's delete this guy. Let's delete these guys. And let's maybe, just maybe, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. I'm gonna try something like this today. I really wish to have a He Is Risen moment, man. Hello, Velez. Hello, my friend. How's it going? Are you still playing Yorick? Hello, Brax. Thank you so much. I've been sick last 2 days and your streams and videos helped me during my recovery. Very nice, very nice, very nice. I'm glad. I don't have any health chants for you. I know that people sometimes do health chants. Like sickness out. Oh yeah, Latvians do this thing where they have some branches and they hit each other with the branches and say, birch branches, I believe they are, and they say, what was it? It was like, I'm translating it in my mind. Health in, sickness out. Health in, sickness out. You know, stuff like that. So yeah, came down with a bug. Ooh, I don't even want to think about stuff like that. I was yesterday in Lithuania. That's basically Latvia. So, you know, it is dangerous. You know, it's dangerous to go in a place that your body is just like, hey, I don't know this. No antibodies, nothing. Haven't seen this, so, you know. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna be a fast recovery. Welcome, Darude117. From Singapore. Peak jungle gameplay. No way. Yeah, your body when... That's actually, you know, whenever some kind of a virus or something goes in your body says, man, let's turn up the heat, you know, and hope for the best. And it works a lot, right? So, works a lot. By the way, I'm going to use exactly the same music in my game. I don't know if you noticed it, if I showed it, but there's a phone. There is a phone on the desk, and this is playing in the phone. And Brax, I remember you were the first one suggesting that this is the music that plays when I'm ordering farming equipment online, and that always kind of stuck with me, and it a little bit kind of shaped the way I feel about the music, you know? And in the game, there's this phone on the it's picked up. It's sort of like it's not in place. It's like picked up and put on desk. So the music is playing in it, because I thought that, hey, I need some music, and here we go, boom, I have it. So that kind of worked out for me. Airport work keeps me exposed. Wow. That is I wonder if you are just stronger than most people, just because of the amount of bugs you've been exposed to. Actually, I think it's a little bit better to change this to link in description. Something like that. I thought I was strong. Nope. I still think I'm really strong. But I'd like to say I am, just compared to how often my friends get sick. My friends do get sick all the time. And I'm just here laughing. And I know that those are the famous last words always, I understand that, but, Ciao, ciao, block steady. Is it time for peak tower smashing? Now, I am gonna do my best to do that. I'm gonna do my best. I'm strong with the recovery. I haven't gotten sick in years, then boom. Yeah. That's how it happens to me as well. Like once every 2 years, I lie a little bit in bed. Pokerick, more like cute Rick. More, somebody said Devrick. These Ricks are funny, You can call me any kind of a Rick, if it's not rude and it's polite. Azir's and MNT, so you can go for 12 plus towers. Whenever you talk about Azir, I remember about Pigeon Agents, and I still think I'm gonna make the game if I ever learn about multiplayer enough so that I can crack the multiplayer stuff. But I had this idea to add pigeon agents, like the pigeons themselves, to this current game, just a kind of like a small Easter egg, kind of like a teaser, because it does make sense. If they are government agents, it would make sense that they are watching over the guard who is supposed to watch the prison cell, right? So if I figure out a way for them to kind of involve them, I will, and I think it's going to be a little bit funny. So I will like that. Hello, my friends. Hello. It wasn't from a cow. I think it was about the milk, wasn't it? Hello, Ali. Hello, Barbara. By the way, are there any tower gold changes have been added? Have any tower gold changes been added to the game recently? When babies are born, their moms get milk. Oh, I know that. Oh, you don't have to tell me that. Garen mid. Do we have Garen mid? Azir, Pigeon Agent, Icon. Pigeon Agent is such a good game, you know. But I don't understand what it's just like when you start building multiplayer, you think, oh, okay, it's fine. You know, you send this data, it goes to server, then it shows it to the other players, etc. And, oh, excuse me, I woke up at 5 a.m. But then it suddenly, that's it, doesn't work. I don't know nothing anymore, you know, and you need a real programmer after that. So, you need a real programmer. Is Lucian top? Is Lucian top, boys? I don't know. I'm gonna play with Exhaust if it's Lucian top. Interesting that Garen... Did 2 people want to play Garen? What is going on here? Can I maybe mid? I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I can use Steam. That's nice, I forgot about it. I don't even know if I can use Steam's icon in my stream. Probably can. Probably can. Yeah. God King Garen. I do not like that. I do not like his eyes there. Bro, come on. Calm down with those eyes. Mel looks pretty good. I like the way Mel looks, both in the animation and here. Good night, Venice. You can use animated Steam instead of logo. People will eventually get it. I don't know, man. It took people, including me, 20 years to get that. Oh, Valve. Oh, and Steam. Oh, okay. You know. I actually don't know who I prefer to play. Because I'm scared of both. Probably Garen. Oh, we reached 2,800 followers. Thank you, my friends. Steam and Valve, yeah. You know, so what if people... But it's a good idea, I like it, you know. It's a good idea to use the Steam, actually. Yeah, Steam and Valve. I understood it like 6 months ago. Even though Valve shaped my childhood completely with their games. Completely. What time is it where you are? Fat man with the Valve, and he said, I don't think he was fat. It was he had just a... But yeah, of course I remember that, yeah. Oh god. Why are they doing this? Nice, 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 nice. Now I just have to not int, okay? Because Garen, you know what Garen does? You know what he does, my friends? Hello. Hello, boy. Slap. Okay. Now, I don't know, but I think... Damn. Immediately got sidetracked because I remembered when that girl said that... I don't think, I know. Think? That's ghetto. I know. You know the girl that didn't know what a musician is? She thought it's a magician. But anyway, I actually forgot what I wanted to say. Something about Garen and the fact that he spins and stuff, you know, and you have to be whoopsie daisies very careful with that. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to say something about Garen's ability to heal. And I think that whenever I'm laning against somebody, I'm thinking, okay, does he heal more than me? And if they do, I have to look differently at trades. And usually I look at trades as like, I can take like 2 times at least more damage and I still won the trade just because of the healing. Same as Vlad, right? But I'm not sure about this Garen guy, you know, he does heal if you don't hit him, you know, then he does heal. Okay, Echo. Okay, Echo. The Beyblade guy. Ooh. I'm just gonna take a chance there. Was close, actually. If the ghouls didn't, you know, hit at the same time, all of them at the same time, it would have been... Oh, we get some free vision from those ghouls. Get some free vision. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, he's gonna give me 2. He gives me 2. I need to exhaust him, I think. Yeah. Out. I would say out beta, right? Beta. Come on, Echo. It's already, you know. Because now I don't have enough for the Tiamat. Maybe I wouldn't have had enough anyway. He had the neck wrinkles. Yeah, actually. He did. Oh Lord. Those days of playing Half-Life. Those days, man. Why is he pinging me? How did he ping it so well? You know, he pinged me. And... Careful, careful, careful of that Garen roam. Careful of it. Careful, careful, careful. I'm losing this one, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. Damn, for a moment I forgot I have 3 longswords. Sometimes I don't, and you know, I've been playing tank such a long time that... Whoop, Garen. It's funny, I miss my ability and I still win the trade. Is Yorick overpowered or something, boys? I miss my thing, and he hits everything, and I still win the trade. You know, how is that possible? Oh, he's trying to fight Mr. Echo. Unfortunately, I have to be really giga careful now, because he's level 6 and I'm not. And all of that, thanks to Mr. Echo. It's all good, you know, he ganked, it's fine, I'll take it. But, ooh, don't do that. Oh god. Actually... Wow, I'm lucky that Lee Sin is not level 6. I would have gone Sky, you know. Oh, he hasn't, he doesn't, and now it's the tipping point. Because he needs that ignite. His ignite's gonna be up in like 40 seconds if I, you know, do the arithmetic correctly. But, and I have to be very careful, because you know what he does with that silence. You know what he does with that silence. Junglers have that innate ability to ping mid instantly, because that's what it looked like. He wanted to ping, where is Lee Sin? I have to be careful, because Lee Sin they could easily gank me, and that's gonna be horrible if that happens. I think he's baiting me, you know? I think he is. Gotta be careful here. I wasn't watching the map, so if you were, so please don't think that I'm absolutely clueless, because I don't know where Lee Sin is. And don't tell me where he is, because that's cheating. Okay. I think I might have to stop playing on my other accounts, because I'm not sure how the new rules is gonna be, you know, what's gonna happen. Oh, oh god, there she is. Yeah. Because I could actually go for this, I think. Because I'm not sure, I didn't pay anything, you know, I didn't level it up weirdly. It's just that I have those accounts and I'm not sure how is that gonna, you know, affect. Scripting for pings, 100%. Let's go there. Because when Garen uses his ult, he's way less of a threat. So once you die mid to a gank, you kind of have to think, okay, so what's the silver lining here? And the silver lining indeed is that, hey man, I can't do it alone. If this guy is taking blue, I'm not gonna go to there. Oh, I'm not gonna go there. Come on, boy. I also have some stuff. What? Did the ghouls do nothing? Wow, I didn't know they are immediately die there. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yesterday and day before yesterday, I was in a little thinking trip for 2 days, for something like 70 hours to Lithuania. And that I did. I thought about stuff. Okay. I was thinking about marketing the game and all that jazz. Two days ago I got 2 wives. Yeah, it's. I'm not sure if it's 100%, but it seems like every time I die in Mordekai's Ult, I will get 2 new wives. But the unfortunate thing is that one of them, one of them runs away. They don't both follow you. You know, one is like a side chick, or how do people call the side wife, the side not wife, the side piece. No, it was more like 60 hours. It wasn't like 72. Actually, it was 48. Less than 48 because I came back. No, doesn't matter. 2 nights. I can't do arithmetics. Yeah, the mistress. Yeah, the other is the mistress because she runs away. She runs away. She doesn't follow you. Oh, almost caught her. Now let me say something that is a very definitive and very good answer to why Yorick is being played mid. Because he can choose which towers to smash. If he can't smash the mid tower, he can sometimes go to bottom, for example. Do I need to... Okay. Nah, I can't do that. Hello, Rakel. Welcome. How does Tuna have a Heimerdinger icon? Oh, very nice, Yone. I'll do my best. I'll do my best, boy. Okay. That's unlucky. Wow, that was a good R by her. You know, it really was. I wonder... Oh, he swapped. It's all good. It's all good. I should have left sooner. You know, he is rude. He's very rude. And I very much dislike when I do something and then they tell me to do that. And then it's like this rude moment. So, let me tell you, I'm gonna be looking to steal some CS from him. I'm just human, you know, I can't... I'm just human. I want some revenge, you know. I'm just a normal guy who enjoys revenge. Again, missed everything, won the trade. Missed everything, won the trade, I'm sorry. Boom. Why exhaust? That's why, boys. I'm a big believer in exhaust. Just because exhaust, they usually don't, they just don't expect it, you know? I got flamed by a Katarina recently who said that, oh, exhaust enjoyer, ha ha ha, dumb, you know, whatever. Bro, exhaust is very good against Katarina specifically. I understand why she's so mad. Hello, Rachel, I am. I woke up in Lithuania, drove to Latvia. It's only a 2-hour drive. Woke up at 5 a.m. And, you know, I was in Shaoli. I'm not sure what is the correct pronunciation of that city, but, oh, there he is. By the way, exhaust, does it reduce his damage on his R or not? I have no idea. I don't know, actually. You're making me a believer. Yeah, if you are going to get... I think... Oh, he's mad. Yeah. If you're gonna get the combat summoner, either choose flash, but if you're gonna get ignite, you can easily get... okay. You can easily get exhausted. Because exhaust, in this case, for example, I think you're right, Brax, right? Can someone confirm that it actually does reduce his damage? Because that would be great. In this case, it's big value, because what his whole gameplay is he jump, he spin, you either die or win. That's it. Oh, I'm sorry, Lee Sin. I'm sorry, Lee Sin. You thought there's no damage? You thought that, you know, Yorick don't smash? Bro? Don't do that, Leona. Sierra Leona. Don't do that. Kind of hypocritical. Yeah, it's amplified. Yeah, that is. Can someone really confirm? Because I think that they must have changed it so you know, they work both ways. It should work both ways. I don't know, man. I can't dive that guy. Nah. I can't do that. Don't you ask Grok, because even if you ask the other more accurate AIs, they probably will not know the right answer. The thing is, you have to write Yorick smash so that you don't lose any smashing, okay? Because if you write and you lose a Q or you mistime your Q a little bit, then you are a noob, okay? You're not a real smasher, and I'll tell you what, I have missed that a lot, and I might have missed it even now, you know? I might have missed it even now. Let me tell you, boys, I'm fed, okay? Let me tell you, boys, I'm fed. The wiki says it doesn't. You have to watch you have to read some discussions, because there was definitely a change that changed it so that Ignite gets amplified by all kinds of stuff, like, you know, Last Stand and stuff. So you gotta, you know, you gotta see that. Riot should put a execute on ghoul damage for minions, because it creates this very awkward dynamic where you don't know if they're gonna last hit or not, you know? So we do not want that. I don't know, do I go there? They must be at the I'm gonna int. 150 is not that bad. Gotta do it for the family. Don't come here, Leona. Sierra Leone. Where's that tower at? Where's that tower at? She wasn't ready, boys. Don't use your dash like that. Oh, God. Of course he's here. I'll take this. I can't. He's gonna... Whoopsie daisies. He's not very unlucky. You know, I looked at the map and I thought, hey, you know, I don't have any vision here. There's a dragon. They must be somewhere around here. It turned out that they... At that time, they were... All 5 were somewhere here. Just running to this tower. It is what it is, you know. Sometimes it's a good thing because they hate Yorick so much that they all want to prevent him from enriching himself. But sometimes it's a bad thing because, you know, they get you. Oops, that's not the right one. I wanted this guy, yeah. I'm pretty sure it does. I should actually check that after the game, the replay. Because was exhaust actually on it? I don't know. I have to go top. I messed it up big time. Messed it up big time. I promise you, I'm gonna buy Guardian's Angel after Cyril's Grudge. And let me tell you, boys, I'm not going to care when I walk into that Nexus. I'm not gonna care. At this point, they are behind, so at this point it's almost it almost doesn't matter what they do. They just can't stop the pushing here. There's gonna be a smash, definitely. Not gonna smash this one. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where's Garen? Did he recall? He might have recalled, actually. No, boy. No. You do not have a tower here. Actually, I might die, though. Might have taken too much damage from the, Yeah. That Kaisa diff. I'm actually not sure if it was Kaisa diff. Let's just say it was. Let's just say it was. I'm not a big fan of buying boots, but, you know, it is what it is. They do help you. They do help you. Yes, exactly, Saint. Exactly the same thing. Yes. Because not only that, the problem with that is that, in my opinion, Riot, listen to this. In my opinion, and in actual fact, because my opinion very, very often is actual fact, Yorick's single most unique quality is the fact that he can release ghouls in lanes. So why would I need to think about like this randomness of, oh, okay, they are pushing the lane, are they gonna lose, you know, gold for our team and more than that, experience for our team? Or is it valuable to release? It should be that you can, without any heartache, release the ghouls. They always last hit. There shouldn't be a pay. You know, you shouldn't pay and risk. Look at this, two gone, right? 2 melee minions gone, and I think more than that, you lose the experience, which is, it's very painful because it's almost like you are hurting your team by doing what you're supposed to do, and that's just not, you know, it's just it goes, you know, in games you can play and you can win and lose. You do something and you can be lucky. You can all sorts of things like that, right? But you shouldn't rely, kind of like rely, not rely, but you shouldn't be affected by this randomness when you are doing what you're supposed to do, you know. And I think that Riot, there's a chance that they will fix this because they did fix Singed. He had exactly the same problem. he was doing what he's supposed to do, but for some reason he was losing. Okay, this guy is playing the pushing battle with me. Oh boy. Oh, actually, I don't know, man. You gotta be a little bit careful, and then, because I don't know where the least. Yeah, there he is. There he is. You're not getting experience if they don't last hit. You're not. I checked it. It's unlucky. Oh, what is he doing here? Why isn't he in the team fight? Well, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes he wants to. But it's, you know, it's valid. It's worth. I'm actually not sure if he can. I think he can deal with me if I go into the Nexus now. Because I don't have the wife, so he could jump me here. Not before I get the inhibitor though. Okay, Yorick smash. He's going to that team fight. Not gonna let him. I'm sorry, Garen. Oh, he's actually kind of strong. Probably should just recall. Oh no. Gotta be careful, because I think he 1v1s me when I don't have Maiden. Does Hullbreaker still give extra turret damage? Yes. I don't even know if they can finish this these days. I think he can, yeah. Oh, Lee Sin, not gonna happen. He's gonna use his thing, I'm gonna wait, and oh! This actually, oh, what are those guys doing there? It saved him so much, my friends. The fact that they didn't spawn in time, you know, saved him so much. Don't do that. I have slow, boy. I have that, you know, those do-do-do-do-do. I was listening to a little bit of Avril Lavigne, if that's the way. Yeah, that's the sound effect. If that's the way you pronounce her name, because, you know, listened to her when I was a kid, never learned to pronounce her name. Actually, never heard anyone pronounce her name. It is what it is. And, you know, Skater Boy song. And what's interesting about that song is that she rhymes the word boy with boy. So, it is what it is. In her defense, she might have the second, when she says he was a skater boy, she said see you later boy. in the latter one, it might have been B-O-I, not B-O-Y. So maybe it counts as a rhyme. Don't do that, Lee Sin. There's gonna be another doo-doo-doo-doo. Actually, no.
What's going on here?
Lavigne, you got it. Listen to her her full album on the drive back. I actually listened to a lot of my early days punk rock bands. Billy Talent, Green Day. Okay. A little bit of Good Charlotte, but I wasn't. Whoops, I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry. Double Nelson. Double Nelson, man. Yeah. I gotta say, if I wasn't so far ahead, I would be a little bit afraid of this Garen, because his all-in is just, it's very hard to predict it, you know? Exhausted. Easy. The problem with his all-in and exhaust is that if he's ahead, it's sort of like he controls the timing a lot more when he does it, and it's very, very likely that he's going to be able to do it when I don't have exhaust, or when it's like you know, when it's too much for me, and you know, it just mistime it from my point of view, you know. And the only reason I started listening to Green Day was because when I stepped into my car, radio started playing, and it was the 21 Guns song. And I thought, okay, universe, I'm gonna listen to the full album. So I listened to The American Idiot. And of course, one of the most fun things about growing up is that you listen to music not knowing the lyrics, and then when you're older, you listen and you think, oh, he said this. Oh, he said this. Oh, I get it. He said this. So it's kind of cool that way, you know. Dookie album. No. It was The American Idiot. I'm actually not sure. Is Dookie the first one? Dookie. No. Yeah, it was. I guess Dookie is the first one, right? And then The American Idiot is... Oh, maybe it's even... Idiot. It's maybe even way later that they became popular. Oh, it's like 10 years later. Wow, I haven't heard Dookie at all. Well, you know, you gotta do it until you become popular, you know. Nice. I like it. Any update about the game that did not delete itself? First of all, link in the description. I do appreciate all the donations and stuff. And I'm kind of thinking that I don't even know if it's right for me to say this, but if you want to support me currently, the best way, I think, is to wishlist. And actually, no, you know, you have to buy the game only if you want to buy the game. You probably shouldn't just buy it out of support. But, you know, I don't know. The thing is that other creators probably also do the thing where they say, oh, if you want to support me, buy the game. And there's also kind of like inflated sales numbers a little bit. So if I don't do that, then maybe I'm falling behind without knowing it, you know. But in any case, the update is that there's a Steam page, wishlist it. Wishlists actually do help, because the algorithm is such that before they're released, if I have a certain number of them, it's going to put it in some kind of like, you know, those top charts or something. So that is cool. What else? I'm not sure how much I will show you on streams now, because right now it's getting into kind of like this, because it's a puzzle game, okay? And it's going to remove from your experience if I show you too much about how, you know, what's going on there. But yeah, there are some updates. I added fire. I added Chekhov's fire extinguisher, if you can believe it. And if you know what that is, you know, you're gonna understand the the implication of it. It's on the wall. It's just basically just on the wall. I'm gonna think about this, and because on streams, I'm actually gonna think about what to show, because I do want to show you something, because, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, why not? You know, I should. But yeah. But yeah, it's coming along. I have lots of ideas how to kind of it's just coming together, you know. I think it's very nice that it's going to be 2 minutes and 53 seconds. I think it's really nice. I was thinking about And again, this is a little bit like I'm giving away something, but it's not really. It's like just a mechanic. I was thinking that there could be a moment where something happens really, really fast. Something happens just really, really fast. And then you're left wondering like, oh, okay, something happened really fast. And you can't kind of like, you can't figure out what is it. You know, imagine there's kind of like a flash, you know,
What did I do?
over your screen. And then at some point you discover that there's some kind of a device that slows everything down. And then the game slows down. And then and of course the flash, it does something and you lose. And then you discover, oh, okay, I will have to slow down the game a little bit. And then do something in the slowed down version. And then, you know, then the puzzle piece, you know, then you kind of like... I'm not sure if the puzzles is the right word. I keep using the word puzzles, but there's just basically a set of challenges that are making you lose. And each time you lose, you kind of think, okay, now I'm going to start again, and this time I'm going to place the fire extinguisher here because the fire was there. So, you know, it's kind of like that. Toilet paper that goes missing. What the hell is he talking about? It's the game I'm making, my friend. I don't see in the store search. This game, it's the fourth one. If you write this game, it should be the fourth one. It always was for me the fourth one, so it should be for you too, I think. Who's top? Is Poppy? I don't like Poppy. Poppy usually wins against me. I'm still gonna get exhaust because of Rengar, so if I lose this game, don't be too mad. Tuna, please keep me updated about whether or not you can see it in the search. In the bottom left of my screen, you can see the little banner for it. I'm actually kind of sad that you didn't notice it because, you know, there's a banner for it. This grave didn't dig itself. It was fourth for me, yeah. Very nice. Very nice. I don't want to make you cry, but I think it's going to be a top diff and Poppy is going to win. It's the 14th from the top. Wow, why is it 14th for you? Are you a frequent Steam user? Maybe algorithm knows something about you, so they think, oh, this game is, you know, it doesn't play games like this. Also, there's a link in the description. And yeah, thank you for wishlisting it. Thank you for doing that. I have 3 games lined up, but they all require time and money. This one is the easiest to finish, so that's why I do this one. Then it's Pigeon Agents, and then or maybe Pigeon Agents is the third one because it seems like it's the hardest one. And the second one is going to be called the most satisfying game in the world. I think. So I have a lot of plans, you know, with this. I'm all into game development right now. I still do some stuff here and there, you know, for clients, websites, but I'm all in. I actually okay, I started reading chat and forgot what was I about to say. I wouldn't think it knows me like that. I play all sorts of games. I think the default is the fourth one because it was fourth for me. and I don't really use Steam, so it doesn't know anything about me. So once I finish this one, I'm gonna take kind of some time to process what happened, and you know, process all the marketing, all the sales, and you know, what was good, what didn't. I guess when I type out the full name of game, it should be first. That's where I'm coming from. Yeah, it. That's kind of sad. Let me just check again. So I'm clicking on the search. I write this. Okay, when I write this, there isn't anything. Okay, this game. Yeah, it's the fourth one when I write this game. Oh, you know what maybe happened? Did you write didn't with did n that little thing and t? Because it's did not. And I was debating this in my mind which I'm gonna use, and I chose to use did not. Because if you write didn't, I think it's not gonna come up. I gotta fix that because, you know, people are gonna write didn't, so. Oh yeah, it doesn't even show anything if you write didn't. Oh god. That's something that should be. That's bad. I don't like that. I don't like that because let me tell you, people are gonna be writing didn't. Okay? People are gonna be writing didn't. So. I wonder. I'll have to remember better. People don't punctuate the apostrophe. This saddens me big time because it's like it's something I didn't have really. I had only two bad choices. It was either did not or didn't, and both of them are gonna lose me searches. Oh, that's a good suggestion, Edindor Espinol. Espion. Are you a software engineer? Not really software engineer. I started my... I'm basically a guy at the computer. But I can tell you just a small rundown of what I do. I started out, I think, CS 1.6. One of the first things I ever did online was I had Half-Life, CS 1.6, and I installed the server, and I made a server. So some people played it, then I made a website for it, then I started doing websites, then I started doing animation, then I worked as a banner developer. I made banners. Coca-Cola actually, it's you know, I didn't work at Coca-Cola, but like a local marketing agency did banners for Coca-Cola, so I worked on them. So that's how I started. Then I had a YouTube channel for animations, and then, you know, basically animations, web design and stuff. And then I landed on game development because that's all of those things combined. Yeah. I'm just seeing that now too. Did you just add that? What exactly? What are you talking about? The banner? The banner was there from the start. But yeah, that's a good suggestion about the... I wonder if there's a filter here. I think I can do it. And you actually, if you follow my journey with this first game, you have the unique opportunity to see someone release a game on their own on Steam and see the results of it, because if people are going to be interested, I'm going to tell you the sales numbers after, after some while, after the release. So I'm going to tell you the wish list numbers, all that jazz. I'm just going to break it down so that because I know for a fact that a lot of people are interested in game development, and that's kind of cool. I like it. When I was at the Game Dev Conference this March, I felt really good there. It was kind of funny. It was funny and fun. I liked it. It was funny and fun. Yeah, there is no way for me to add any kind of a effect. I can add this annoying effect, which is something that I don't think you need, really. I don't think you need this one, this effect. But it makes it pop, it does make it pop. Where's the filter? I think if I make the speed to this side, right, it could be a little bit better. Maybe very slowly. Okay. Do you think people try to steal Coke's recipe like Plankton and SpongeBob? Yes, I think Lidl stole it, but they didn't steal it, they just made it, so. Pretty awesome background experience. I tried making a source dedicated server last year. Couldn't gauge interest in it. That's it. That's nice. That's nice, yeah. Everything started with that Half-Life CS 1.5 server. I remember I was absolutely, mesmerized by it. And I nearly had a heart attack when I came back home and my brother had closed the server because he needed some extra FPS in his World of Warcraft. Because it was running in the background and he thought, what? I don't have FPS, and he closed it. And 16 people went out, went to a different server to have fun. And I was big mad. And that's when I realized I need to get out of the house. Because I was like 16 or something. When is the game coming out? I don't have an exact month, but it's going to be around October. It's not going to be too long because it's a kind of a small game, but it requires a lot of work and a lot of polish. So I think at the very latest it could be November something. But no, it's definitely, I don't want to, because there are some problems with releasing your game around Christmas, and I don't want to run into those problems. Is the animation channel public? Yes. Yes, it is. It's a Latvian channel, so you won't understand anything. Ever played Sven co-op? No, I have not.
Fear not.
No, I have not.
Use of your corpse.
I don't know, I've been following you for months and I just hope to see you succeed in general. Been on a bit of hiatus as of recent due to IRL obligations. Hiatus from what? From League of Legends? I actually, you know what it is? League of Legends is highly addictive, and most people, I think a lot of people have a bad time in it. But I want to tell you something. If you play rarely, let's say 3 games every 2 days, maybe, let's say, you know, I'm just thinking for myself, what would be a healthy amount for me? You can actually use it to, I know it sounds impossible, but to relax a bit, you know, because I think I've said this before. For example, 10 hours I program the game, and 10 hours is a lot. I really focus in on it. I have some problems. I can't solve this. I can't solve this. And my brain is like really sort of hyper focused, and it almost goes in cycles, and it's not, you know, it's not functioning. Sometimes you just focus on problem and you just can't solve it. You know, Einstein talked about it. We all know this, right? But of course you can go walk, but I personally, when I go walk, I will think about the problem anyway. But League of Legends, what happens is you really focus in, and for those 30 minutes you really forget about anything else. And when I have had this experience where I program for 10 hours and then I play one game, I completely forget everything about the project that I'm working on, and I almost have like this hyper fresh view of the project, and it makes me, you know, you can maybe solve something sometimes. Now I know this is this is the best light in which you can describe League of Legends. Most of the time it's filled with rage, but you could, you know, if you're smart, I think you can use it, and I'm you know, and I think I'm very close to having a perfect sort of a relationship with it. Very close. Oh, hiatus from everything. Okay. Hello, Pokrig. Sorry to bother you, but do you think you have higher numbers in YouTube or Twitch? I have no idea, actually. YouTube is 45. I'm guessing Twitch is similar. Let's go, only streamer I can watch when my wife's asleep. Why is that? Braxton actually gives me a sub in one of her streams. Oh, that's, yeah, Top G. Top G OG. I immediately knew it was you from the draft. Of course. I don't know why. Ivan, I'm gonna just assume you're watching and listening. I don't know why, but people, they just don't play Yorick, so I'm still the only one mid. And again, the reason why mid is very good is because you smash that tower, and then you can help here and help here. Top is usually stuck top, and the only chance is mid. So you kind of have 50% more towers to smash if you win, okay? And Ivern, actually, he might not be watching the stream, so I might have to say something. He smash. He attack. How do you pronounce this one? How do you pronounce this A-double-T-A-C? Attack? Okay, let's jump into this. Let's jump into this Yorick smash. Zed, don't do this. I'm gonna... I have to put him in this impossible situation. He lost one CS, GG. GG. Who lost CS first? That is... it's part of the game. You could look at the game that way. You know, who is the first one to lose a CS? That one lost mid. That's it. Boom. He loses another one. Oh no, not another one. Yes. What was that? Shuriken. Is that even called Shuriken? I don't know. Been playing this game a lot. Ignoring information. Information, it's all good. I saw this clip about Velia, the jungler from the Los Ratones. And he didn't know about who... Oh, I lost the CS. I'm sorry you had to see that, my friends. And he didn't know about Wei's abilities. He was actively asking, you know... Ooh, there we go. About which ones are the CC ones. I know. Whoop, I don't like this, really. I might be able to farm this with my E, but I feel like I'm gonna take a little bit of beating here. This is, by the way, my favorite song on this album. Okay. Zed, don't do that, bruh. Look at that icon that he that he did. Did you see that? I promise, if you rewind, you're gonna laugh. When he died, he did the little, like, a crazy husky icon. And I promise you, if you rewind, you're gonna laugh. Can you drop this entire album? It's in the description. Yeah. Gotta be careful now. Now I'm gankable, as they say. Baus should watch my streams because... No, Baus should pick up Yorick. Because I know for a fact that Baus likes to play these... Oh, he has flash, right? Yes. He likes to play these champions who just push and then run around, right? Like Volibear and stuff. And I think he just doesn't know about Yorick's W, and he doesn't know about Yorick in general. He has played him once. And he hasn't discovered the true annoying potential. Oh, another word. Oh no, not another one. I placed it automatically. He's not gonna let me go back, unfortunately. Here's what it is. These bushes are kind of working against me here. You want Yorick nerfed? You know, it's a good question. You know, fair enough. But fair enough. But you know, he needs to. Yorick has unique qualities, and no one seems to play him. They play him like Trundle. I don't understand that. Why doesn't Riot massage his best qualities, you know? Is he gonna do this? I don't know. There's that exhaust. Actually, I don't know if he would have killed me without it. I might have still survived, but in any case, you know. If Baus finds out about triple proxy, there's gonna be... Yes, it's gonna be funny. But the thing about triple proxy, let me say something about triple proxy. It's not good because it makes your teammates mad. You can't really do it. It's highly likely that you're gonna... First of all, you're gonna fail because it's really hard to position Maiden so that she doesn't int. And I think that the only time it's when it's Arakan, and then you go do the triple proxy. Because you're basically taking money from your team, and if you're not providing like super giga huge, absolutely bonkers value to your team because of that, like the Arakan, because the whole team came to you, right? You might, you know. But the funny thing, of course, is that Yorick is the only one who can do that. Just because of the family and wife, right? So... Lux. Let's see, boys. Ooh, I can't do that. No, they are basically negative value right now, so I shouldn't push any of that. And I say negative value just because... he's gonna escape, right? Can I block him? I actually could. Yes. Oh, he's gonna lose a cannon now. No, he's not. He has somebody to pick pick him out of the crib. What are you doing, Diana? Oh God, actually, oh, no. Inted. Guys, I inted this because I thought that either he or she doesn't have ult. And GG. Very sad. I just thought that he's not gonna come, you know. And I'm gonna be able to muscle her down. But they both had the buttons. Unlucky. Ivern, oh. Z doesn't have R. What the F is this damage from this guy? Look at that father, the Green Father. He's called Green Father. I like it a lot. I actually so into this because not only I died unnecessarily completely, I also gave up grubs because of that. I can't take this. If it wasn't the cannon wave, maybe I would have. Maybe I would have, could have. Green Daddy, don't call him Green Daddy. Do not do that. Why are you doing that? What is Viego doing? He's actually proxying. It's the first time ever I see a proxying Viego. I should probably help him with something there. Oh, what? Excuse me? Why does he have Eclipse? Or am I just poor? I'm not even that poor. Look at this bag of garbage. The reason I say bag of garbage this way is because the guy from Parks and Recreation said bag of garbage this way. So I think it should be said that way. Oh god, I can't play the game anymore. Somehow he just, you know, somehow he just won the game with that Eclipse. I have this bag of garbage and he has a full item. How am I supposed to deal with that now? Oh lord. Oh lordy lord. You got put in the crib. No. You can't say that. There's a very specific definition for when someone's in the crib and what does that mean. Okay. There's a very specific. Whoop. Okay. I actually dodged the proc there. And I'm no. You can't use that against me. Okay. You can't do it. There's maybe some logic to it, but I'm not gonna allow you to frame it in such a way so easily. Oh? The Green Father? He's probably baiting something there, right? Okay. I'm getting out of the crib. They actually... Okay, I'll give you that. They forced me into the crib. And they actually pushed a pacifier in my mouth. And I was, I was in the crib. But not for long. The nice thing is that without exhaust, I wouldn't be here. I would be very afraid. But now I know for a fact that he cannot do anything to me. Well, it's not like anything. He could still, he could still attack me here. But I think he just knows that I have that exhaust and, he's not gonna risk it. He's gonna continue sitting on his biscuit. Whoopsie daisies. Actually, who knows? Maybe I die. Oh, I don't. Okay. Exhaust diff. This one definitely was an exhaust diff. Defo. I'm out of the crib. The baby just, ripped out the pacifier, bought the Titanic Hydra, and now there's gonna be some smashing to pay, okay? Why are these guys here? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice that we don't have a tower bot line already. So it's all good. Poor Ivern. I can't save you, my friend. I can't save you. I can actually help this get some plates here, maybe. I think we can stay, right? Yeah, we have ghouls. We're actually gonna take this faster than they will take the mid tower, right? I'm guessing. Zed. Just sitting there. Poor Ivern, the Green Father.
Smash.
Oh, Jinx is watching the stream, right? Okay. Da-da. Does he have wards? He might. Or does he? Look at that poke from Titanic Hydra. Sometimes they just get nicked by this Titanic Crescent, it's called, right? 246. They get nicked by it. What do you play if your god bans? Gets banned. Actually, I don't want to push my luck here anymore. What do I play? Nothing. I leave. What do you play when you come to a party and someone bans you? You know, they say, oh, you know, Mr. Whoever, John Smith is banned from this party. You leave. You don't go into the room. So, you know, it's all good. It is not my custom to go where I'm not wanted. You know? I don't play Vel'Koz that much anymore. I just don't care about it that much, you know? I used to have this thing where I would think, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I... Now I just dodge, you know? Who cares? If they, you know, if I don't get to play the thing I kind of optimize for. I don't even have a big philosophy about it. I just don't care about playing not Yorick, you know? I just don't care. I'm not even mad. I think that bans are gonna happen. Trolling is gonna happen. I just take it. I just charge it to the game, and that's it. Unfortunately, they get the boots this time. I don't like that. I just charge it to the game. Oh, wow. Oh, I like that he's using redemption offensively. I might just pick up that Ivern, you know. I like that so much. I used to do it with Yorick, but it doesn't really make that much sense on Yorick. But on Ivern, it does. Vego says that mid is open. No, top is open. That's unfortunate. You know, we don't want to end. Now, let me tell you something about me, my friends. They might be giga ahead. My Viego might have been the back playground server. He might have given up, but I am going to do everything in my power to make it as hard for them to win as possible. Okay? Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. Do I have it? Whoopsie daisies, they had a lot of shields, let me tell you that. Let me tell you that much. I'll tell you this much, boys. She had like 8 times her health as shields. I've been on a big Ramos kick since I always get filled jungle. Not me, friend, not me. I was listening to Green Day, and you know, he is very, very rebellious in his songs, right? It's about... One of the lines is, land of make-believe that doesn't believe in me, something like that. And it's just one of the lines. It doesn't mean that, you know, it's, yeah, Viego, yeah. And he's just really against the establishment, and it's all good, it's all cool, I like it, you know. There was a time when that was especially relevant, right, in the United States of America. And in one of his songs, he says the R word, right? And I noticed it and I was thinking, oh, haha, you know, the R word. And he's really against censorship in Green Day. He's against, like, the government and the church trying to push him down. And it's all cool, I like it. But I noticed something. I thought, oh wow, he said the R word, and it's a normal word. I can't say it because I have no idea if the YouTube algorithm will flag my video, right? And he says that, and I'm thinking, oh wow, we are sort of worse off now than he was when he was big time criticizing the government and all the kind of like censorship and stuff and all the other stuff that comes with it. And I kind of thought, oh wow, we can't say that word anymore without being like, whatever. I don't know. I guess I can say it. I just don't want to do it on stream because, again, algorithm. The special needs word. The word that describes special needs. Oh, you could have taken this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal this, Ivan. It's all good. I read it, Ted. Yeah. So that was crazy to realize. I would have never guessed that we will have the language is going to be policed so much in my lifetime that we have kind of a little bit went back. It sounds crazy to say that because I'm not that old. It was just I was a teen when they sang about it. And what is going on? How can that be? How can we go back in freedom? How is that possible? Sweet Lord, that should never happen. We should never go back in freedom. You know what, my friends? It's time to do a triple farm. I'm sorry, I'm TPing. No, if there was a word, I would have TP'd there. The reason I want to do a triple farm is because the enemy team died, and that's one of the best times to start doing this farming because they're going to be busy with all kinds of stuff. And you can push that, you can get some gold. God, what is that? Modern slavery? I wouldn't say modern slavery, it's just very weird to... Okay, so here's the way I see Green Day. They had a very religious, probably family and upbringing and all that jazz, and they were rebelling against it. And it's all good, it's all cool. I think it was necessary, and it's very good that it happened. And a lot of bands in those times did that, and I like it. But to imagine that you can't say some words that they could in those songs, that to my ear, it's just a word. It's like it's nothing crazy. It's not even that rude of a word, and you just kind of can't say it anymore. And to imagine that the culture, and it's not coming from religion, it's there's so much to analyze that's interesting about this. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but yeah, it was amazing to realize that hey, we're less free than we were, and the church is nowhere near anymore, right? Oh yeah, that's of course, Brax. I've talked about this, and it's so funny. And now I'm not sure what you say. People say acoustic, acoustic, but that's not. I think autistic isn't a word that gets banned, so I can say that. But yeah, but the other words about the medical conditions. What the F, man? What the F? I'm actually slurping up the map a little bit. I have a lot of gold here. Somebody asked me how to deal with Scion. I don't know. You gotta get Eclipse or something. I don't know. Eclipse and Leandries both together. Oh, look at this guy. He's gonna hold him down for a long time. Oh, Lord, how good is this Ivern? I really need to help him. Oh, I actually exhausted him because I didn't want him to escape. But, oh, there's a 1k bounty on this guy? What the F? Sometimes I want him to hit me because it's far less... Why does he have a 1k bounty? Excuse me? I might have to get Eclipse now just solely because of him. Solely because of him. Viego, 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 please. You made Scion who he is. Don't make Zed who he's not. Pelican Kata, what does that mean? Does that mean that she puts stuff in her mouth? I shouldn't say that. But, you know, that's what I thought of when I thought about Pelican. Because that's the guy with the big, you know, the big beak. Isn't that the guy who was the toilet in Flintstones? I think he is. Bum, ba-dum. I have slurped up so much gold. You know what, boys? I am not even gonna buy Eclipse. I think I'm gonna straight up go for one more item, and then it's gonna be the Farmageddon. And you know what Farmageddon is. You know what Farmageddon is, my friends. What is here? That is Diana. Why is she there? I don't know. By the way, wishlist the game. I'm not gonna annoy you too much with it, but I gotta do some marketing, okay? It's really important with games. Really important. This game did not delete itself, okay? I probably shouldn't push the language thing too much, because people are gonna start thinking about it, and that's not necessary, really. Where's that Caitlyn? I need to smash immediately. Okay. How much can I do with one? Boom. Well, wasn't that much, actually. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. My friends, I thought that she's level 13. Not 18. What? It's my bad, actually, because I have no items to deal with something like that. But, let me tell you, I did not... How can she slap indeed? How can she slap indeed? I tossed your game into a few of my... Oh! X posts. I will make a Twitter, you know, my X account. Thanks a lot, my friend. Thanks a lot. I get it. I don't... Ideally, you know, if you like the game, if you like the idea, you know, then do it. And if you don't like the idea, you know, whatever. Hopefully you will like later when I, you know, maybe I add some stuff that is extra fun there. Who's TPing there? It's Zed. Okay. If Caitlyn doesn't... Okay. Okay, Scion. What matters now is... okay, she's here. I can't do anything really. If Scion's gonna use his ult here, which is almost certainly gonna happen. But two people here, you know, it's fine. I'm just a little bit blue-balled that I can't finish the Nexus here. But if we still lose the, you know, the dragon, I'm not gonna like that. What is he doing? Okay. This tower did not delete itself. Yes, Yorick deleted that tower. I don't think I can win against this guy. He's too strong. He has so much AD and stuff. Maybe I can. I have no idea, actually. I don't want to embarrass myself and die to a Scion, you know? Although I could. You know, it can happen. I need to rise. Oh, God. What the F is this? I have bad items against him specifically, that's true. But to go silently into the night like this, it's like, AP would have definitely been better against this guy, but it is what it is, you know. Indie woodedy. And Billy Talent, yeah, Billy Talent is also one of my favorite, one of my most... Why don't I see Caitlyn's like this on my team? How is she just one-shotting people? Just people don't, you know, they just don't exist anymore. After a certain amount of time. What is that vehicle? Oh, he's going in for that. Oh, we might win the game just now. We might win the game just now. Oh, he got Caitlyn, right? Can someone tell me just a yes or no question? Does he get all the stats from the opponent that he possesses? Fallen Leaves, yes, of course, you know, all those songs, and it is so fun listening to the lyrics once I'm older now, because it's such a teenage thing, and it's a little bit funny, you know. I think it's enough to do one here. Whoopsie daisies. No, don't do this. I could actually die, I have to be careful. Oh, I'm sorry, Zed, I thought you have damage. Okay. Let's take this. I thought that Zed has damage, but it turns out that he does not. Let me bait him. Let me bait that Zed. Maiden, please. Okay, very nice. I thought that she's gonna leave them go. Leave them be. Ooh, they are actually getting the Baron. I'm not gonna think about that too much. I'm just gonna smash those towers. I don't think I even need to stay here, actually. Look at how much the ghouls are gonna do. Oh, he has bought some stuff. Oh god, sweet lord. Sweet lord, I'm not gonna... He's gonna have his ult, I think, now. Or not. Blue balled. That's unlucky. That's actually kind of unlucky. Look at my CS, this is insane. I have slurped up such a huge portion of the map that, you know, I really hope my teammates don't give up. Now I should stop farming. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Damn, I don't have Guardian's Angel, so that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's not gonna happen this time. It feels so strange to learn these songs. Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. I just learned that riff from Standing in Rain, acoustic guitar. Huh, that's interesting. Are you a fan of Billy Talent as well? A lot of the songs are about teenager angst, you know, anger about against the father. A lot of the songs are about the father, by the way, and that's interesting. And okay. I'm not gonna TP just yet. So the fathers created bad fathers or regular fathers, but I'm just gonna believe Billy Talent and Green Day that the fathers were actually bad. They just oh god, look at this champion. I can't play against that champion. I'm sorry. I can't do that. No, I'm not gonna stay here. I'm not gonna stay here. Zed did such a good job pushing this lane, by the way. Hopefully the fight is gonna happen for such a long time that I'm just gonna take the Nexus here. Because it's 26... Okay, this is the most interesting moment of the stream. I'm gonna focus. I don't think Caitlyn is gonna take the Nexus alone. Oh god, are you saying it's gonna be me against Caitlyn? Oh no, she's actually so unlucky that Scion is here. Oh. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 Mr. Scion. I'm gonna heal on that Nexus here. One. Sweet lord. Sweet lord, this was intense. This was... I don't even know what happened. I was so focused on the Nexus here. Yeah. Wow. He was indeed risen, wasn't he? Oh, and you open it up and it's already filled to brim with flame. Let me say something too. Let me add to the discussion. He is risen. Now, he is risen is fine. It's enough. Look at this. Look at this. Damage done? The slurp up. 19k. By the way, Zed did a lot of damage. I think that's because of the eclipse. It's simply because of the eclipse. I actually wanted to see something that happened in the first game.
Smash.
Yeah. Might even upload the last game to my channel because it just might be a cool game to upload to the channel, right? Let's see what happened here. Oh no, this is not this one. What was the thing I wanted to know about this? There was something that I wanted to know. It was either it was something that I didn't understand. Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. It was the Garen game, actually. It was the Garen game. Yeah, Lilia's skin does. Yeah, I was thinking about this as well. It's funny that you noticed that immediately. But this was the last game of the stream, okay, my friends. I can't. I have to go to sleep. I was awake at 5. Okay, this is the moment, right? Exhaust. Okay, he did it through exhaust. Now, where do I get the numbers? Oh, I can't do the number. Oh God, how can I calculate this now? Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, let's do it. So missing health. So how much exhaust reduces? 35. So it should be easy. It should be big enough of a chunk to big enough of a chunk. Okay, so let's say it's like 60% missing. So it should do 150 plus. What is the number? 25 of missing. So missing is 1k, let's say. So it should do theoretically 400, right? So how much does it do? Yeah, it looked like it does 400. Damn. That's not fair. Nerf Garens are. Okay, my friends, thanks for wishlisting my game. I'm gonna keep you updated, of course, because I'm just right now for like a month or maybe 2 months. I'm just gonna work on it, put out a lot of videos on all kinds of channels, make a X page, and everything, you know. What is my sleep schedule? It's just weird for today because I was abroad this morning. I had to travel to Latvia. And that's, you know, it's nothing weird. I wake up normally. So yeah, thanks for watching the stream. It was a good stream. Easy games. I think the last game is the one where I carried the victory. Let's just actually watch it again because I need to see what happened with that Caitlyn there. I'm gonna try out a bunch of marketing strategies for the game because in a lot of the places people accept your posts, and in a lot of places people think that you're doing too much of self-promotion and stuff, and then they kind of don't like you, you know? Oh wow, it was close actually. It was very close. Oh Lord, if I didn't survive this, we would have lost the match. Oh, that's why we play that is why we play Yorick, so that we could feel this. So that we could feel these moments. Oh, Oh lord, I didn't know was this close. What the F? How close was this? Is this the closest game of all time? It was literally the projectile. It was literally the projectile. Oh god. I think this is definitely the closest game I've ever had. It was literally this projectile. Oh god. That is really crazy. That is amazing. That is really amazing. Wow. She was shocked, probably. She was... Because I was... When I saw... Let me tell you something that went through my mind. When I saw that she actually decided to put on the Yorick mask and become a Yorick player, she just literally, when I was TPing here, I thought, okay, I TP'd here. And I thought, oh no, what if she just wins the game and I will have done the worst TP of all time to TP here? Well, she's already pushing mid. She's way closer to the Nexus than I am. So, what if she just wins it? Wow, it could have happened. And let me tell you, right now, no one's gonna say that this is a bad TP. But that would just change, you know, if the projectile was not that, you know, it didn't happen like this. Let me just see that again. Let me just see that again. Okay, let's watch what happened here. First of all, definitely he is risen, right? He was risen here. And Jinx also, you know, props to these guys. They made some nibbles to the Nexus as well. Okay, so I know what happened here. You know what makes this even more close? Look at this. 1, see this? Skipper stacks 4. And she has the last thing. The last basic. And the skipper stacks are 4, right? This means that the next one is the big one. And it's 900. Wow. This is hands down the closest one. Yeah. Actually crazy. Actually kind of exciting and crazy at the same time, you know? Yeah. If you got knocked up by Q, Scion Q would have ended as a win. Yeah, true. A lot of things happened in that base race. Lord. Okay, my friends, again, check out the game, check out the page. If you have any criticisms about the page, please, I will appreciate it. Don't be afraid to... Milio healed saved the game. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Likely. A lot of stuff went right. Because don't be afraid to criticize it, because it's been out only for 1 day, so you know it's at its worst. It's currently at its worst looking stage. So you know, if you think that something is bad or weird or something, you know, please be my you know, I will read the comments. And thanks for watching this, and I'll see you next time. I will see you next time. Thank you for being here, Erickson, Ayush, Liam, Matonella, Phantom Nerd, of course, Saint Blarney, Erindor, Ameth, Brax, of course, TH Smash 1, Toke, RR, Juana Reeves, go for it, and yeah. Can you react to Warhammer 8-man fan-made movie? I'm sorry, what's the game name? It's called This Game Did Not Delete Itself. It's in the description. Wishlist it, you know, if you like it, etc. So yeah, all hacker, goodbye. I cannot react to that movie because, no offense, nothing personal, I just don't care about the game. That's it, you know. I don't even know what the game is. I know it's about war. But yeah. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.